If I told you it is possible to make money in every match, even if you die in Hunt Showdown, you'd probably call me a liar or a cheat, but it's true, and in this guide I'm going to take you through how to maximize your profits on every single match of Hunt Showdown, win or lose. First off, let's look at loadouts. You want to start by using your free hunters. Now, I know you may not like the guns they have on them, but one of the best things about Hunt is that any gun can kill a player, and this is honestly not a bad way to experience different weapons, particularly if you're starting off in the game. Also, you want to use hunters that haven't extracted a bounty yet that day, as you get a 20% buff to your bounty reward for the first extract of the day. If you really hate a weapon, have a look at your contraband weapons you may be holding onto in your stash, as these are free to equip and maybe they'll suit you better in the game. Next, you want to focus on taking in some cheap medical items and a melee weapon of some sort. Medkits, dusters, 2 vitality shots, and 2 regenerative shots cost you a total of $125, and that should be it for your expenses. If you're playing solo, having a good supply of meds is essential, but if you're playing with others, you could change this up a bit. You want to keep the total cost under $150. And why is that? Well, let's get into an actual gameplay, and I can tell you why. There are 4 basic ways to get money in Hunt. The most obvious is through successfully extracting a bounty, and therefore the first thing you should always be targeting is clues. The reason why is because every clue will give you $50 guaranteed even if you die. So 3 clues, that's $150, and hey, you're in $25 profit. Now, I know that's not a lot, but it means after every death, you could go on 10 deaths in a row. You haven't lost any money and you're actually making money despite dying, so prioritize getting those clues early. Second is by looting loose dollars found in those little money bags or in cash registers. Cash registers can be found in towers or any POI, and you have a small chance of gifting you up to $1,000 in cash. You can also find the golden cash registers that give you blood bonds, the premium currency in the game. They're super rare, but if you see one, maybe extract with it. Honestly, if you hit the jackpot of $1,000 anyway, I'd probably just get out of the raid right there and then, because a bounty extract is going to give you like $1,000, so it's win-win. If you're interested in cash register locations, by the way, I found this really awesome online map on Reddit, which I'll link to in the comments below, and I'm showing up on screen now, so you can learn their locations and get looting. And pretty much anytime you go into one of the big watchtowers or a big building, just keep your eye out. They are kind of hard to see and are often in dark corners, but once you kind of see a few of them, you get the hang of it. Definitely always hit them. Finally, looting dead bodies can also net you up to $1,000 in cash, but there is a bit of a caveat. It's a little bit trickier. All your consumable slots need to be filled. So by that I mean dead bodies can't give you new tools like a flare gun, but they will replenish things like medkits or give you a new consumable like dynamites and stims if all your slots aren't filled. But if you have all your consumable slots filled, you are guaranteed cash instead. So say you have a big fight or you stumble across a team that's been wiped, maybe hit up a wagon or have a look around and see if you've got any of those consumable cans, boxes, whatever they're called, that can fill up some of your slots, so that then when you loot the bodies, you get cash instead of anything else. You don't want to end up with 10 chaos bombs. That's everyone's worst nightmare. So now we move on to the final tip, which is obviously what everyone's looking for: bosses. This is how you get the most money in the game, and this is a bit of a bonus tip. If you're new, you may not know this. Let's say you've survived a run, you have some perk points for your hunter. Particularly if you're playing solo, grab yourself the serpent perk, because as a solo player, this will allow you to steal bounties and clues from up to 50 meters away. So you can sit in a little bush outside of the compound while everyone's going crazy, fighting, killing each other, and you can yoink that bounty and run. And odds are they're not going to notice, because in the middle of a fight, no one's really looking at the map to see, hey, where's the bounty gone? Or people will be confused and think you're on the bounty, and then they can't find you, and then when they realize you're 100 meters away, off on the boat, out of there. And this is where the really big cash prizes come. So to show you what I mean, I've actually got a clip now of me testing out the serpent perk for the first time. I hadn't used it really as a solo. I've only just started playing solo, and you're going to enjoy this one. It's pretty cheeky. I'm just testing how close. Where's the 50 meter mark? I mean, that's pretty far here. Like, I could steal a bounty from the other outside the compound. Which is pretty mad. That was very bizarre. I did not expect to see that person just under there. Okay. Taking a bounty quickly. Come on, give me the bounty, give me the bounty. There's more in the distance there. Oh, that's so cheeky. That is so cheeky. Oh, I'm getting chased. It's gonna be tense. 30-second clock has started. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Get wrecked, son. Don't you be doing that. So yeah, that really shows the effectiveness of this perk. It's incredible. If you're trying to just sneak around, trying to make money, always have the Serpent perk. Yoink the bounties and run. People don't bother chasing, and with the way the extractions work, it's so hard to chase someone down unless you've got like a stamina shot. So go to town with it. So that's all for today, but trust me, this works. I've been using this strategy over the last weekend, and I've netted 10,000 profit, and I probably win 50% of my games, maybe less, because I'm pretty reckless in my gameplay. But yeah, it really, really works. I hope this helps you earn some more cash, and maybe you can splash it on a nice Mosin when you squad up next time. If you did enjoy the video, drop it a like, share your own tips in the comments below, love to see them, and check out one of these other videos. Cheers. Tagged him. This guy is sneaky snake. Just trying to aggro the slug. Sluggy got him. I aggroed the slug boy, and it worked.